What's up, guys, and welcome back for another EVE Online video. We're going to be talking about solo industry today. It's been a minute since the last episode. We were in Null-Sec. We had a bunch of venture BPOs, but things have changed. We moved out to Null-Sec here with Slow, and so that's kind of the reason the series has kind of been on hiatus a little bit. So I'm going to kind of explain what we're going to be doing. Nothing has changed too much. Some things we've gotten rid of, like we just had the one venture BPO right now. I ended up selling the other 9 on contract because I just don't think we're going to need them. But I'm going to explain in this video kind of what I'm doing in order to kind of fulfill building that stuff and kind of what my goals are moving forward. So before I get started, let me let you guys know we do have a Patreon page that I put exclusive EVE Online content on, all available for free members over there. So check that out. Also, you can sub over there if you want to further support the channel. The Twitch stream also got GNUN going. Right, we do ISK giveaway raffles over there, community challenges to get all that stuff kind of running. So make sure you check out those links in the description and all of that. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's bring up what we've kind of got going on here. Look at our blueprints. Now, for ventures, just like we were talking about before, in Null-Sec, it was a challenge because isogen, right? We would have to mine in low-sec or acquire it, but it's a lot easier out here in null-sec. Actually, mining in null-sec right now is extremely easy because of the new anomalies. We can pretty much get everything that we need. The other 3, the trit, the pyrite, the mexilon, all that stuff can come from like one type of ore out here. We only have to really mine 2 types of ore total in order to kind of get the stuff we need for this, which we do have to actually do some refining, a little bit of refining, a prospector load we did the other day. So we'll go there and kind of show you what that ore looks like. But the goal moving forward with this is we're going to try to like mine that stuff. We're going to be making ventures just like before, and we'll be selling them out here on the market, and they'll be used basically for Sino ships. I mean, people will buy those stuff for Sinos. Now, we also have industrial Sino fuel generator, and all that stuff we can do, expanded cargo holds and everything. I need to get the rig BPO out here for that fit, but I gotta look at the rat drops and make sure we can actually even get that stuff from salvage, because it's very highly dependent on the type of rats you're kind of dealing with. But let's go and talk about mining. What kind of feeds this this new the venture goal out here? Let's go open up the agency here. Go to resource harvesting. We're going to go to ore anomalies. Now we're looking for 2 different types of anomalies here. Gramir being the first one, right? We can go over here. We can get kernite, amber, Gramir. This is going to be our isogen source. So, you know, a couple times a week, go out there and we'll be getting some trit along with it with isogen. I still usually on these go and grab the kernite because you just get more isogen per run. But if you go out there just in a full day and just get kernite and Gramir, you're going to get some mexilon and trit. And then the amber actually is really nice too to get some pyrite. If you don't want to actually split across 2 different types of anomalies, Gramir is going to be your biggest one because you can just mine everything on there, the amber, the kernite, the Gramir, and get everything you need to build ventures in one anomaly. Just pyrite, trit, mex will be lower sources of that stuff. The other type of anomaly is the Calixium here. I did do a solo mining video recently showing this anomaly off. So this has Calixium on it, and it has trit, pyrite, mexilon, everything you need in pretty high quantities. I usually do go out for a day or so with the prospect and just kind of grab a bunch of this because it's just easy. And then I'll do like a dedicated run for the other stuff for isogen. You can also get plag over here as well for a little bit of mexilon and trit as well. But I'm actually not going to refine that stuff right now because we got neutrals in system, but you know, it's not that much to worry about. But it's just we did Calixium the other day, which we just have like, you know, some of that stuff we need to kind of move around and things like that. Other than that, that's kind of the goal. Not really worried about complicating things too much right now. I think the goal eventually will be to get and to move into like capital kind of stuff and start working on capital ship parts and do some little bit more complex stuff. We do have some PI running. We'll cover PI kind of in different videos, including this one. But right now we're just kind of building nanite repair paste as one of our biggest, that's one of our biggest exports actually right now. nano repair paste. We did do a little bit of fuel blocks in the beginning. I kind of wanted to show the nano or the fuel block kind of process early on when I first moved out here, but right now we're kind of configured across the board for nano repair paste. I was running like 7 PI tunes, but I brought it down to 4, just because I like fewer and more efficient tunes and everything like that. We have the shuttles out here still too, but I don't know if we're gonna build them. They just require trit. We might be able to use like our extra trit to make some of these. They do sell out here. People will buy shuttles if they don't have them to move clones around and stuff because they are interdiction nullified, so you can pass through bubbles and stuff. It's really kind of the meta way to kind of move implants, a fully loaded implant clone around and stuff like that. But other than that, we'll probably be looking at some other BPOs to acquire as well, depending on what we have available to us. We do a lot of ice mining as well too. And when we go back to doing like PI focused for ice blocks, then we'll kind of show that process in this series as well. The one reason I wanted to kind of move this series out to nullsec with us was because we were kind of stuck with the things that were available in highsec. But out here we can do a lot of cool stuff like fuel blocks, nano repair paste, a bunch of different ships and stuff like that, and commodities, ammo, charges, whatever. So that's kind of the goal. But I figured I'd make this video to kind of get everything kind of up to everyone up to speed. I know a lot of people were requesting are asking if this series kind of like ended. It wasn't. It was just I was taking a break because the move took some time. Just getting kind of everything out here, getting settled. Every time you move to a new area, you kind of have to kind of look around, figure out where everything is, get settled in a little bit. And we were still, working on keeping a solo mining series kind of running while doing all that craziness too. We might be moving systems within the constellation here pretty soon, just to get into a little bit more of a quieter corner or so. Just so we can kind of flex or expand a little bit more on this manufacturing. That's really the goal right now. A lot of my mining, I usually mine on the normal alt that you saw in the other episodes of this series. That alt is out here with me. It's one of my higher trained tunes, so it usually is in a prospect. If it's not doing PI, it's going to be out there grabbing all these materials and stuff. My main, who is no longer in Jita, is out here, and that's the tune I use for my refining and all my manufacturing and stuff like that. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel so you get notified of new EVE Online content. Like I said, check out the Patreon, become a free member over there, access some content over there as well. Check out the Twitch stream. It's a good way to get involved with that community project over there with the ISK giveaways and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one.